Stop waiting. Before you commit to the Sony A7 RV or its successor, or even the Canon R5, you need to look at the shadows. You need to look at the highlights. Because Nikon is about to drop a camera engineered for one single purpose: absolute, uncompromised image quality. We are talking about the Nikon Z7 III, the resolution beast. The camera that Nikon has been developing in secret, designed to reclaim the high megapixel throne and become the definitive tool for landscape, studio, and fine art photographers globally. For 30 minutes, I'm pulling back the curtain on every single credible leak. Welcome to my channel Tech Launch. Subscribe my channel and click on the bell icon for the new tech updates. We're dissecting the revolutionary sensor, the image processing pipeline, the massive dynamic range claims, and the single spec that will make this camera mandatory for resolution junkies. Stick around, because if you leave early, you risk buying an incredibly fast camera that simply can't match the image depth of this one. Let's start with the central pillar of the Z7 line: resolution. The Z7 II gave us 45.7 megapixels. That was sharp, but the leaks for the Z7 III are pointing to a generational leap. The most reliable sources confirm a new FX format BSI CMOS sensor pushing between 61 and 67 megapixels. Some rumors even whisper of a 90 megapixel prototype, but the 61 MP, 67 MP range is the most consistent and terrifying number for the competition. But this isn't just a pixel count war. The real story, confirmed by recent Nikon patent leaks, is the sensor's design targeting vastly improved dynamic range and faster readout pipelines. This means cleaner shadows, smoother highlights, and better color depth than anything Nikon has produced outside of the Z9. For a landscape shooter working with complex, high-contrast scenes, this is the holy grail, a file that simply gives you more information to work with. Resolution without speed is a problem, and the Z7 II was criticized for its AF. That's where the Z7 III leverages the technology pioneered in the Z8 and Z9. It is rumored to integrate the latest EXPEED processor, not the full stack of the Z8, but the core engine. This allows the Z7 III to inherit the definitive AI-based subject detection and the advanced 3D tracking system. So, while this camera is built for detail, it won't miss the shot. We're looking at a reliable 493-point AF system that finally makes the Z7 series a viable option for portraiture and slow-to-mid-speed wildlife work. Now, let's talk video. Because even the highest resolution camera needs hybrid chops in 2026. The leaks suggest the Z7 III is making a major push here, promising internal recording of 8K at 30 frames per second and oversampled 4K at 60 frames per second, all in 10-bit internal recording with the option for ProRes RAW. This is Nikon telling hybrid shooters, you no longer have to sacrifice resolution for video quality. The combination of 67 MP stills and 8K video makes this machine the ultimate high-resolution hybrid tool. And for the working professional, the leaks confirm the much-needed usability upgrades. While the Z7 II used a confusing XQD/CFexpress-B and SD combo, the Z7 III is rumored to simplify this to dual UHS-2 SD card slots for reliable, widely available backup, or perhaps a more pro-focused dual CFexpress Type B setup. Furthermore, the rumored 4-axis tilt touchscreen LCD addresses the common complaint from the Z7